Welcome back, Hunters! I'm the SurvivalVis, and we returned Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak. Now, last episode, we took down the first monster of Title Update 3, or one of the monsters in Title Update 3, and that was Chaotic Gormagala. I do want to just change around a little bit of my build with a few of the decorations, and I also want to check and see what new decorations we might have opened up with the new materials from Chaotic Gormagala. Because every title update, it seems like there's a little bit more you can open up, or there's new skills or decorations you can kind of play around with as well. So I just wanted to talk to Manale and see what we've got in decorations now. Yeah, okay, so we got a redirection level 2, surprisingly enough. Although it does take a contrary skill for it. Is there anything else right now? Doesn't look like it, and there might be more decorations I don't have opened up because I don't have my investigation or anomaly research level high enough. So I'm just going to switch out some of the resentment ones I had for attack boosts. I don't know if I'll actually get more or less damage out from it, but I'll just try it and see. Let's change that one and this one. Okay, we're good. The set did seem to keep us mostly alive through Chaotic Gormagala. I did get smacked around a fair bit, but these next couple hunts are going to be much more focused and probably a bit quicker, because I don't have to worry about trying to get tails or anything off. The Risen Elder Dragons really only... Oh, okay, so we have a few more actually added, just regular quests too. Good to know. So where's what I'm... Oh, there it is. Risen Kushala Daora. Yeah, so we'll tackle you on our own and see how that does. If it's like Risen Chameleos, it's probably going to have a lot of the same attacks. And one thing I think I made a mistake on when I was tackling Risen Chameleos is the poison spit forward, or poison spit towards you, and then the sweep. I think regular Chameleos had that too, not just Risen. But we'll see how Risen Kushala stacks up, and also what kind of skills the armor set will have for that. Chameleos didn't have that much really noteworthy tied to itself, but I think the big one here might be Risen Teostra. Once we take it down, it might have a lot of good affinity boosting skills, because even base Teostra was fairly good for that. Oh, they're giving us... Well, granted, this is, I think, geared up more for you having, 3 other people with you, why the supplies are like that. But I don't have to worry about trying to cut the tail off, get part breaks. I can just look at trying to get the most damage done and taking down Risen Kushala. Actually, that, I think, is a pretty big... That's a fair-sized Rajang, right? Oh, come on, go! This is one area of the jungle that is broken. Because, there we go. You have to get, a certain angle, otherwise it doesn't want to register as you're getting up that little, first lip. It's a little frustrating sometimes. There's that. Just get ourselves again all stocked up. I do have to remember to switch over to the other scroll. With using the dereliction skill, the red one is your element boost and your blue one is your attack boost. But again, it's going to be interesting just to see what new builds come around. And it does seem to be that how Sunbreak is going to operate is you'll have to manage your HP more as a resource, and it's going to be constantly whittled down with, the best skills out there. They're seeming to focus pretty hard in that direction to make it more reward with more risk. It's not overly a bad thing, but I don't know. I guess maybe it's because I've been so used to how Monster Hunter has played before, it just feels a bit weird that your HP is gradually decreasing like that, because unless there's something in, Frontier, I don't think any other games in the entire series have, had that as what could be done for, skills. I think for some games, say, 4 Ultimate, that would be a death sentence because of just how hard stuff hit. Oh, and you know what? Let me get the camera ready so that we can just take a quick picture once we start the fight off. And I'll leave that behind. Might be handy to have. There is a little bit of like a different iridescence to the wings already. For the most part... Oh, did not mean to do that. No, no, hang on, what? How did I get... Oh, there we go. Just stay still a moment, okay? I'm trying to get a nice picture of you. That'll do. Alright, gotta remember, unlike other monsters, Kushala's weakest part are like the front legs. Well, that's a new attack. So you do have some new tricks right off the bat to use. Oh, what? Okay, so I don't think I actually got initial damage from that, but if I let it go tornado, I probably would have. That's a weird-looking attack. And I can't tell if I'm doing less damage or more damage with my individual shots. Yeah, let's not get caught in that breath, because I don't know if Monster Hunter has really used a lot of like golden effects for their monsters' attacks. What? Oh, that's what happened. I was trying to figure out, it like interrupted so weirdly, but it's for a turf war. Well, we'll make good use of Rajang here. Oh. There we go. And getting a few nice hits in. See if I can get another good one. Okay, that's it. And there we go. Yeah, he's got kind of like this... It's a weird coloration for him, because it's all like so close to the same hues. That's what I was waiting for him to do. I thought we were going to see like the big build-up like that. Okay, now this is going to be a bit more tricky to, There we go.
Thanks, buddy.
Now, if this head not really being a weak zone, it might not hurt to try breaking it. Just that way that'll hopefully mitigate some of the wind aura he has. Although we'll have to see what his Risen capabilities are. Because that's when things really step up. Chameleos, when he went, you definitely gave him a little bit more distance or gave him a bit more caution when he was doing his stuff. So we'll have to see just what the Risen form of Kushala is like. Out. Oh, and we got the crabs trying to be a problem. Out of the way of that. Or at least that one, he is kind of quick to put it out, but I mean, he does have a longer wind-up on it for, like, the initial start. It sweeps quick, but slow to begin. I have to wait for a decent enough opening, and then I can get ourselves more normal 3 made. I think that's our opening. Yeah, I think my elemental build was still stronger than this. Uh-oh. Oh, nicely done! I gotta admit, the paralysis procs are super handy, and for the past couple episodes, they've been happening at great times. But I wonder at what health threshold they, like, bring out the Risen abilities. Oh, speaking of Risen abilities, there we go. Ooh, he looks pretty good with that, I gotta admit. Oh, it's kind of slower than I thought it would be for, like, the move. Definitely giving it a good spectacle, however. Oh. I was not expecting all the health to be suddenly gone, though. Yeah, that's more what I was expecting to see, is like a little bit upgrade from the previous synchronization. There we go. Now let's just worry about focusing on the weak zone. Oh! Really, that burst him out of it already? I guess the Kitnator doing the 300 helped a bit more, too. No, he's going... let me craft that. And we gotta... Oh, come on. We gotta go down. Good girl. Yeah, I admit the, first Risen attack that Kushala did. Pretty intimidating, but it does feel like it's a little slow, too. Like, a lot of attacks outside of Risen, it's understandable that you can read them and get out of the way no problem. Yeah, I shouldn't have done... That one was my fault. The Wyvern Blast is a annoyingly slow at times. Okay, let's just head out to the sub camp. I don't know if I want to stock up on supplies, because I'd like to see if I can just, like, get this done with what we've got on hand.
Gotcha.
But yeah, that feint wasn't easily avoidable, and it was just dumb of me. I could have super easily just not put that down. I don't even think the Wyvern Blasts are all that worth like, the risk they provide sometimes. Although this would be a bad area for... why did I have to say it? Why did I have to say it? I was going to say this would be a bad area for him to go Risen in. It's like, this is really tight quarters to fight him in. Oh, and I'm not... I'm going to have to aim for that. Nope, something actually connected with his weak spot, but... I'm going to have to aim for the head for most of the attacks here. Yeah, you just keep doing those. That I can deal with. Oh, is that poison going to... Oh, it didn't weaken, So when he's in his Risen state, poison will not dampen his, wind aura effect. That's at least good to know for the rest of the fight. Thank you for the pickup. And let's continue on. Oh, if I can get up there fast enough, we might see Narga to be Wyvern ridden. Oh, actually, there we go. Yeah, that's the attack I gotta be careful of. It's like his Dragon Slam gets a little bit more splash to it. Oh, come on, Narga. Yeah, I think your pathfinding is getting to be terrible against them. There we go. And might as well just go right to the Punisher. There's a good hit. Where is who we're after? Oh, right there. And the front legs are right there to be shot up. Oh, there we go. Again, not going to worry too much about the head until it's like the only thing I can shoot at or get the most damage from. Oh, that's a new attack, I think. I don't remember regular Kushala having that up its sleeve. That was a little close for comfort there with the roar stunning us. Oh, yeah, that's still one of the worst parts about Kushala fights, is the animation lockups. Whether it's the wind pressure, the roars, or something else, there seems to always be something that'll, like, restrict your movement. Okay, he's giving us a little bit of breathing room. Oh, and he's actually taking us to an area that's going to be pretty helpful if we can get the shots and the placement right. Because we're going to get to use a little bit of the falling boulders that were... Pretty sure World introduced them. Yeah, they can be a handy bit of extra damage out. And considering how Risen Kushala has, like, the wind aura, I appreciate that. Came down with a boulder, too! Yeah, unless it's the head, nothing is getting through the aura. Well, nothing except, like, the boulders. Oh. Yeah, that attack has definitely got a big splash to it. There we go. And there's his limping point. Oh. Oh, we got the wings broken. There we go. I guess I can try working at the head too, because it is in the zone now. It should break with enough damage dealt. And the front legs are still going to be probably out of range for us. Or, not out of range, but, you know, like, protected. Oh, boy. Out of there. Oh, there we go.
Thanks, buddy.
And there we go. Risen Kushala Daora taken down. I think did go a bit faster than Chaotic Gore, but that is also because we weren't trying to get every part break we could. We were focusing mostly on just taking it down.
Let's see.
But yeah, his worst attack, I think, is the, well, that's actually nice to get for, like, first carve. His worst attack to me is when he gets the extra splash damage around, like, his dragon lunge. Oh, that's actually really nice to get. Because that splash damage covers a pretty big area around him. Everything else is pretty slow and choreographed. That one, as much as you'll dodge and miss what would have been, like, a miss, the way the explosions and the radius is, you'll probably just get caught in it, unless you have, like, the iframes perfect. Okay, I'll have to put him into the book when we get back to base. But that was Risen Kushala Daora. Doesn't look that interesting on his out of Risen form, but I have to admit the oranges blending in with, like, his metallic color, that works pretty well. Oh. Okay, we actually got 2 gems for taking him down. And there's the final shot right there. I still think I'd like to find a mod that reduces the amount of the visual effects. Like, it feels like they're too bright and too big, and they hide the monster for, like, the finishing screens. I don't know if there is one like that or not, but I kind of like a little bit more subdued, where at least you kind of see a little effect, than it's a little solar flare on the frickin' picture. But let's see what we've got in at armor and decorations. You still did go through a good chunk of my healing stuff, but didn't go too badly. Okay, so Wind Mantle, Wirebug Whisperer, Kushala Blessing 4, attack boost. It's an interesting mix, but again, it's kind of... I lean to it kind of like being Risen Chameleos. Okay, so what is Wind Mantle? Using Silkbind attacks boosts Wirebug gauge recovery. Landing continuous attacks increases the effect, wears off when you sheath your weapon. So you could... there's probably got to be a cap to it, but as long as you have your weapon out and are attacking, your Wirebugs quickly regenerate. And then Kushala Blessing is... water and ice attacks get plus 10% to 2. Also allows recovery to exceed the red portion of the health gate. Oh! Now I know what that means, nullifies heat damage. So that's... What level 3 means is when you're healing... Like, say you get hit by an attack, you have the black bar that won't recover, the red bar of health that will recover with time, and your green bar. Now your natural recovery can go above what the red bar is, and you get more of the black back. That's an interesting take, though. How is it for, like, slots? It does have some stuff to play around with, so it may see some more use. It's just, where was Risen Chameleos? Oh, it was literally right above it. Yeah, see, Risen didn't have as many slots to play around with, so I don't know if you would really... It's hard to say for them. The build-up boost, like, I could see for, like, status builds probably would help quite a bit. But it is hard to say for Kushalas. And I don't think there's anything new around here for... Yeah, no, the Risens don't get new weapons. But let me check the decorations, because there might be things in here. That's an interesting one. Peak Performance, Flawless Duel Plus, so you get 2 levels for just the 1. That could see some use. Iron Shell, oh, okay, so you can actually, like, that's like the Haze one. And that looks like that's it for now. Yeah, so some interesting things.
Bye now.
But, oh, I have to reach Master Rank 40 for Teostra. Lord of Explosions is packing some more heat.
No spirit shines bright.
I thought it was only 120 you had to hit, but... Okay, what am I actually at right now? 133, so I have some grinding to do on my own, and I have a few things to try going for. So at least I'll be able to keep busy, and then I can hopefully bring Teostra to you guys the end of this week, if not early next. Thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, though. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give us a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I do see you in the next video, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.